Hey Gemini, thanks for coming to my channel. My hair looks a little haggard. Sorry, I was standing out in the balcony and it was raining on me. So it's beautiful. It smells so beautiful outside. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Gemini. And we're going to do a little bit different this way. First of all, there is going to be some blah blah. You know what? I love to connect with you guys, and if you're not the person who really cares who I am or wants to listen to any of this, then you're just going to need to fast forward because there is going to be some blah blah here. So thank you very much for coming to my channel. If you're someone who's coming back and doesn't mind my blah blah, thank you very much for coming back. And you are the person that I'm doing the reading for because you keep coming back. So thank you so much for supporting my channel that way. If you are here and you're brand new, I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave, maybe giving one of my videos a thumbs up, and maybe sharing with a friend. That is the way that I continue to be able to offer what I offer here for free. So if you could do that for me, that would be great. And so what we're going to do is, you know, we've been talking over the last couple months. Some people want to see my face. Some people want to see my hands. So we're going to do both. Here's my face. Sorry, the hair's all ugly, but here's my face. There you go. And it's always been here. It's just that you haven't been able to see it over the last month or so. And what I'm going to do is once we finish talking here, I'm going to pull the camera down and then you can watch my hands, okay? There are other people in my home today, so I do have a smoker in my home. You will hear someone coughing in the background, and you will hear, you know, people in my kitchen, which is just right there. So you will hear other people in my home. So if that's a problem for you, hard left, you might want to find another reader. Okay, so now that we get all that straight, if you are interested in getting a reading, I am open for readings. I am booking into next week, and Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter is what I'm doing today for Gemini. If you need a personal reading, though, you can reach me by email, elsie@tenofcupstarot.ca, or you can go to my website, www.tenofcupstarot.ca. It's just bare bones, you guys, but you can make payments there if you're outside of Canada. All right, I'm going to go. And I'm going to pull the camera down and let's get to your reading. So I should tell you that I am going to be using the Fairy Tarot for the overall energy of this reading. So we're going to pull one card for the Fairy Tarot here. I have already prayed over all of these cards, and so I'm just going to ask for angels and guides, please, and spirit, if you could just pick one card, please, for the overall energy for this read, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Gemini. We just need one card for the overall energy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Gemini. One overall card for the energy, please. Overall energy for this read. Overall energy. Well, we'll take the first one that popped out, and that is balance. And balance in this deck is exactly the same as temperance. So that's what you have here. Temperance says, take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So make sure that you're balanced in your energy. Make sure that you ask others for input if you're unsure. Even if you're not unsure, it's always good to have some information from other folks. All right. You just... There we go. I think that's going to be good. Okay, so the what I'm using for the reading today is the Moonchild Tarot. I got these from my BFF. It's really a beautiful deck, and I've also already prayed over these, so I'm just going to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Shamiel to come in for to give me understanding and clarity on the information that I'm giving to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter today. It is for the first half of June 2020. And if I could have my angels and guides as well, please. All right. I'm told that's good, so we will just cut these babies. And then what I'm going to do after I finish doing the read, I'm going to pull 9 cards. So once I finish doing the read with these, I am then going to take the Steampunk Tarot, and we're going to use those for clarity. So we're going to clarify all these cards, and then I'm going to use the Surrender deck, and we're going to take some more advice from the Surrender deck at the end of the read. So we need 9 cards, please. 9 cards. 9 cards, thank you. There's 1. That is the Star. Somebody needs healing. Healing, wishes, hopes, dreams. Somebody's been manifesting. 4 cards, please. Thank you. Got Death in the reverse. Throwing cards already, are we? And then we've got the King of Wands in reverse. 6 more cards, please. 6 more cards for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 6 more cards. Throwing more cards I am. We have the Moon. 3 major arcana so far. Looks like somebody's been busy or is going to be busy with learning something new. Hanged Man, more major arcana. The Knight of Cups. 3 more cards, please. We will take these 3 and we will put these ones back. Thank you. Eight of Swords, the Hermit, and Justice. And then, what do we have on the bottom? We have Knight of Pentacles. So someone is looking at bringing in an offer of maybe a date, a coffee, love, you know, things like that. And so you might want to make sure that you are in balance. All right, so the 9 cards spread, it is past, present, future, or past, present, future. I'm going to read all the way around and in the middle as well. The first place I like to go, though, is the heart of the matter. And the heart of the matter is the fact that you are really uncertain. You're trying to see something from a different perspective, something that is important, something you need to make a decision on. And I do see here that you've got the Hanged Man at the center of everything here. So it's all about making the right decision and staying in balance while you do that, right? Staying in temperance. Let me take a look here. So you are trying to bring something to an end. You are trying to bring something to an end, or you've already brought something to an end. There may have been transformation going on here as well. And I am seeing the Star, which is healing, and love these cards, I'll show them to you. The Star, which is healing, it is also hopes, wishes, and dreams. So I do see that the Death card is next to it, and it is in the reverse. Death card in the reverse is about transformation. You're not ready for the transformation, or something went wrong in the transformation. You've been trying to end something to begin something new. Perhaps you don't have enough temperance or enough balance to be able to end this thing. Death in the reverse is, let me think about that. Death in the reverse. So the Death in the reverse next to the Star card tells me that you've been really trying hard to transform. You've been trying hard to reach for your hopes and dreams. You've been trying really hard to heal, and that this is working towards your transformation. But there has not yet been a transformation here. I feel like somebody is throwing you off balance. And that could be the the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands energy, whether it's male or female. So I feel like when, you know, when the King of Wands is in the reverse, he or she is not really easy to deal with. It's someone who is, you know, throwing tantrums, isn't in control. They're quite out of control, actually. They are making demands of things. I don't know why you haven't yet put a stop to this. You may be in a union that you would have to break legally in order to get away from it. But I feel as though the King of Wands in the reverse is the energy of the person that you either are with currently or the person that you're with in the past. Now, when we look at past energy here, it isn't very long into the past. So you could have, you could still be with this person because it's not too far into the past that we're looking here. I feel like you're scared. So the moon is here. It is Pisces and Cancer energy. I feel as though you are, oh sorry, Scorpionic here. And the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The star is Aquarius, by the way, and the moon, I feel like something is frightening. That's what I just heard in my head, frightening. Something is frightening you. Something is making it hard for you to break away from the King of Wands energy, and is making it really hard for you to transform. You've been really working hard though to heal and to transform, and I feel as though that when you do make this transformation finally, that you are going to leave. So I think that's where the fear comes in, because you know that if it is a family unit, you're going to have to break up the family unit, and that is the part that scares you. So you're trying to find a way, to get out of this spot that you're in without hurting anybody. Well, you know, when I say not hurting anybody, that's all relative, right? When I say not hurting anybody, I mean, you know, not really damaging any children or damaging a relationship with their parent, because you're going to have to co-parent with them regardless. So I feel like you're planning a way out, and you are trying to transform so you can plan the way out. Now you're in hermit mode, and you're looking for a way that you can do this without hurting them too much. When I look this way here, I see that the Knight of Cups is here. So it tells me that you really do want to take, a cup of love into somebody. You want to let them know how you feel. You want to let them know your energy. And the Knight of Cups is all about romance, dating, that you would like to maybe take somebody out on a date, but you're dealing with this right now. And that's really harsh energy to deal with, that I feel like you're planning on seeing this person, but you need to make a solid plan before you move away from what's going on here. Just because, yeah, it's all about, I feel like that when this thing breaks apart, it's going to be hurting not only children, but it's going to be hurting mother and father. I mean, your mother and father, family, friends, that you guys are all a tight-knit group, and it's going to just slice things right down the middle. And unfortunately, when you have a long union, that's what happens. The accumulation of friends, the accumulation of support from family, and that can be the hardest thing of all. As I look here, the Eight of Swords tells me that you don't know what to do. You're kind of up in your head with thinking and overthinking. You just don't want to be seen at this time. You can see she's covered her face, and she's sitting amongst the swords, thinking about connections and communications she's had. And I see her doing some sort of a ritual, hoping that she's going to be able to clarify or clear her energy, clean herself, and get out of the stuck sort of energy that she's in right now. Because between the Eight of Swords and the Hermit, that is a lot of pretty heavy energy to try and change in terms of, you know, I don't know if she's burning sage or if she is, you know, doing spells. I don't know what that is, but I feel like she's doing it in terms of healing. So I feel like you're trying to heal yourself. You're really trying hard to turn this into the upright. Right now, I think it's just making you miserable at this point, that you're in this relationship with this harsh energy, and either this is your energy or the energy of your partner, and it's just really throwing everything off. Although I feel like this is where you are right now. So you're kind of, you know, frightened about what's in the future. You don't know if you leave this, can you go into this? Will this work out for you? The end here, what I see in the bottom corner is justice. So really that's what you're after. You're just after someone to bring things back into balance with you. I think that you have been trying to bring things back into balance, and I feel like it's a long road for you. So this is either your energy or the energy of whomever you are with right now. You really just want to take this cup of love into someone that you really have a connection with. And that is your justice. That is the thing that is going to bring life back into balance for you. But I think that this moon card is throwing such energy onto everything that it is, it's making you plan, but it's really making you afraid. Because if you're the one that breaks it, then you're forever known as the one that breaks it, right? Energy at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles, is it? Nope, sorry, Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, you do want to take some sort of an offer into someone, but I feel as though this isn't the time to do it, because you're still in the middle of trying to transform. You're thinking it out and making a plan, and that's pushed you into hermit mode, which means that you have ghosted somebody. You're just not talking to them. You're not talking to many people at all, but nonetheless, this person that you want to bring your cup into, I believe you've ghosted them too, because you've been in so much thought all up in your head. Yeah, you really are afraid of getting all the things that you want, because you can't really see that far into the future here. You are looking forward and trying to connect to spirit. I believe there's some sort of a transformation going on here, a leveling up of your spirit. And that isn't only terrifying you, it's terrifying you that you could actually have your hopes and dreams, which means that this current relationship has to break apart. All right. So we are looking at the steampunk deck, and that's what we're going to be clarifying with. If I could have your help, please, angels and guides, with clarity for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If I could have some help with clarity here, please. If I could please clarify the star. Why is the star in this reading? What is the star, please? What is the star? Well, we've got a couple of cards that are right here sticking out sideways. We're going to take those, and we have, yeah, your hopes and dreams and your healing is because of the Six of Cups. Yeah, you have a soulmate out there somewhere. You believe that your soulmate is out there. They might be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, male or female. Someone, you know, might have this kind of placement, large placement in their chart, but I believe that you want to heal this relationship. And so you're worried about healing that relationship, though, because you don't know where it's going to go. You don't know at this point if that person's even going to accept you, and it's causing you heartache. It's causing you heartache and heartbreak to be away from that person. They are your person, you know it, but this is your hope and dream, but you need to heal first, and you need to transform before you can go into that person. Oh, Spirit is saying that you are someone who is going into someone who you know is at a higher spiritual level, and you feel as though you have to level up before you can see that person. I do see the Page of Cups here, and the Page of Cups is someone who could be younger than you. You could be younger than them, because this is a general reading, and I feel like you maybe have a younger idea, or you are younger than the person that you want to go into with this cup of love here, with this, oh, apology, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you're sorry for something. And Okay, so you know this person. You know this person from the past. So yeah, they are, you feel as though they are your soulmate. We got the Six of Cups there, and your heart is broken, and I think you feel as though you broke their heart as well. So the Page of Cups is here to, you know, until you reach this point where you're going in with an apology, I don't believe you will be leveling up. I believe that the Death is in the reverse because you don't know whether you should end this relationship with your current person or not. But I think you're going to go in and talk with the person. Oh, there's one stuck out here. I think you're going to talk to the person first before you end up deciding whether or not you're going to leave this marriage. Yeah, it is the death of the marriage, and it's death Hierophant, right? So you're unsure whether you want to actually kill this marriage or not, whether you want to get out of it. The Hierophant is there, and Hierophant in Death in reverse tells me that you're thinking about leaving the relationship. You're unhappy, and it is, you know, you're constantly apologizing for shit you didn't do. Yeah, you're not really sure whether you want to leave that or not. You've got to make a decision here, Gemini. You've got to make a decision because you're not happy. You're not happy. And, you know, it's great to want to keep a union together if there's children and family and all of that. But, you know, are you doing more harm than good at this point? Why is the King of Wands here, please, in the reverse? Why is the King of Wands in the reverse, please? Tell me about the King of Wands in reverse. What is the King of Wands in reverse? King of Wands in reverse is the Six of Swords. So that tells me that you just want to move away from all of this. That you are planning here that you're going to either move away mentally or physically from this energy here. From either you have this energy and you want to move away mentally, or you are living with this energy with someone else in this energy of the King of Wands in the reverse, and you would like to just move away from that relationship altogether. Yeah, you were in love with this person. You thought that they were your everything, but it turns out that that person has gotten really mean. Yeah, it is your hope and dream to be able to go and find your soulmate, because where you are right now is definitely not making you happy. Why do we have the Moon energy here, please? Moon energy. The Moon energy is here because of the Seven of Cups. So you're worried about your person that you want to go into with this apology. You're worried about them having other options. And you are worried that you are not one of those options. So that, I think, is why, definitely why you would be in the Moon energy. What is there? The Moon energy. Oh, there's too many. I'll take that one that was sticking out. Yeah, that's your hopes and dreams, that you can just bypass this Moon energy, that you know, it's okay to be full of anxiety and to be scared. It's okay to feel the fear, but you got to walk through it anyway if you're going to carry on with life. You know that this person has other options because they are, you know, beautiful and lovely and handsome, and, you know, everybody enjoys their company. It is your wish, hopes and dreams here that you go into this person and have a conversation and get some clarity here, and to find out whether or not you're going to be leaving what's going on up here. I do see that you're a little bit defensive. We have the Four of Pentacles here, and so that leaves things very close to the chest. I do have the King of Pentacles here, and the King of Pentacles is someone who's a really good provider. So I feel like you're going to tell this person, you know, I don't think you're going to give up without a fight. You're going to tell this person, you're my person. I am a good provider. I just want to, you know, get past this stage of fear, and I just want to talk about whether or not we can survive in a relationship or not. Why is the Hanged Man here, please? Why is the Hanged Man at the center of everything? I feel like the Hanged Man is a planning stage, and it goes right into the Hermit, which is also in a planning stage. Yeah, so the Hanged Man, you're thinking about, Gemini, you're thinking about the Ten of Pentacles. You're thinking about who your person and how that person is going to fit into your life, or how you're going to fit that person into your life, and not, you know, hurt the kids, because you can see that little boy here. He's looking like, aren't you coming with us? But I think that you are, yeah, you're planning your way out, because what you're in right now is not Ten of Pentacles. and you are trying to see everything from another perspective. I don't feel like you want to break up the family, but you know that ultimately your life is short. Everyone's life is short. If nothing, that's what COVID's taught us, is that life is short. You are chained to this relationship right now. You're not having fun. You are in the devil energy, which tells me that you are, that it's almost addictive, that you can't leave, that you may be very, you may have a lot of chemistry with this person. So maybe, you know, intimacy is great, but you just don't have anything left to say to this person. And this could be that maybe you're drinking too much, maybe you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, eating too much, but it also could be that you're feeling like you are chained to this, like you're trying to get out. You feel like you're chained to this union and you're trying to get out of it. You're not sure how to do that though. The Knight of Cups, please. Please give me the Knight of Cups. Information about the Knight of Cups, please. Knight of Cups is the 8 of Cups. And so that tells me, yeah, you're walking away. You're walking away and you're going to give your cup to someone else. Wishes, hopes, and dreams is to, you know, find your love and to move away. And I think that you are going to be, you're going to be walking away from this situation. We have the 7 of Wands, which leaves you a little bit, you know, feeling defensive, yes, about going into this person with your cup. But you're going to take the higher ground. You're going to take the higher ground and take the best actions possible in order to be able to get this person to listen to you. You are totally up in your head here. You feel captured. You feel that you're bound with your ideas. I feel like you're a fixed sign, and you may have a fixed sign in the early part of your chart, the major part of your chart, that you're feeling very fixed about the ideas that you've come up with. And the 8 of Swords is about feeling captured by them, right? Communications and connections. You can't get out of your head what you guys said to each other the last time you saw each other. And too many there. Is there any other cards for the Knight of Cups, please? Knight of Cups is the 10 of Swords. You just need to put down the burdens and go into this person and use your strength here. Strength is Leo, of course. So yeah, Gemini, you do, there's quite a few swords here. You do need to do what it is you need to do in order to be able to live your life, because, yeah, you're not happy. Oh, I've dropped a card. Shocking, right? I know. All right. So the 8 of Swords is being clarified by the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is about waiting, right? It's about knowing what to do. You've decided you've decided to make a decision about what you're going to do next, but you need to wait. And I don't know why you need to wait. Why is the 3 of Wands here? What are we looking at here? Why is the 3 of Wands here, please? 3 of Wands is here because of the High Priestess. So you're going to wait. You're going to wait, and you're going to connect to Spirit. You're going to try and level up before you go to this person. This is the card of Pisces, so it could be a Pisces that you're looking at. This card here is, of course, the card of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But I think that you're going to either use your intuition to get the answer you need, or you're going into someone who is a Pisces, and that person's going to see you on the approach. I'm just saying, if that is what you're going to do. You're a little bit despondent right now, not seeing the opportunity that's in front of you, and that could be a problem. Why do we have the Hermit card here, please? The Hermit card is here because you just want to end everything. The Death is in the up right now. You just want to end what's going on right now because your heart is hurt and you are at the crossroads. You just want to end this hermit mode. You don't want to be quiet anymore. You've been ghosted, or you're ghosting someone, and it's time for you to speak. You do want to have you do want to have success here. You want to have victory with this person that is that you have ghosted, and you're wondering if they're even going to listen to you at this point. Is there anything else for the Hermit, please? No, nothing else for the Hermit. We'll look at Justice, please. Is there anything for Justice? Well, we automatically got some flippers here. So justice, you want to have justice. You want to have everything back in balance. You're tired of not being able to sleep at night, thinking about what to say and do. You are bringing someone back from the past. So yes, we are having the resurrection of some sort of relationship. So you know this person that you want to take this cup of love into. You already know that person, and you've been planning your escape from whatever relationship you're in to go towards that person. I'm sorry, that was in the reverse. We do have the Temperance here in reverse. You are not balanced enough yet to go into that person, but you're just wanting so badly to have your justice. We have the Ace of Wands here in the upright. The Ace of Wands is, of course, about a passionate start. So you really want to push that wheel in, that wheel of fortune. You want to push it in, watch it push into fortunate things. This is the Wheel of Fortune, of course, and it's about to bring fortunate things into your life and regarding a new start. So you are looking at leaving whoever you're with right now. You feel as though you could be deceived, that this person has not heard from you in so long, and they just may not even consider talking to you. There is the Seven of Pentacles, and that means that you have sown the seeds of intention mentally, and maybe not verbally, but mentally you've sown seeds of intention, and now you're just waiting to make your escape. Very interesting. Okay, so we're going to try and ask for a card here, a surrender card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We could have one card, please, for Gemini. Oh, we had a flipper. There it is. Surrender your need to always be right. This is ego. If you're a right fighter, this relationship won't work for you, and the next one won't work for you. If you need to break anything, break this. Break your need to always be right, because no one is ever right in the right fight. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. It's so true. And I'm not saying, if someone says the sky is black, you say it's blue. You're not going to say, okay, sky's black. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that sometimes it is okay to give others the gift of being right. That maybe it's okay to take some feedback, to take that in, to learn from it, and then push it out as some sort of a lesson. Because everybody is our teacher, right? So I guess the word of the day here is balance or temperance. Right now you are not in balance, as we see here at the end of your reading, but Spirit is urging you. And, this is major arcana. It's something you can't get around. You're going to have to be in balance before you can break this relationship properly and go into the next relationship with integrity. All right. That is all I have for you, Gemini. God, it's really hard to get this thing. There we go. Okay. So thank you very much for coming to my channel. And if you're interested in a reading, again, Elsie at tenofcupstarot.ca, www.tenofcupstarot.ca is my website. And if you are interested in buying any gel nail products, if you're a person who is not able to get to see your girl and get your nails done, then you might want to be your own girl. So check out the Gel Moments website there, my Gel Moment website, and it will be something that you won't regret for sure. I know I haven't, and it's actually really reasonable, especially if you're in the US. All right. Thank you very much for coming by. Bye, Gemini.